myself, what a wonderful world. What a wonderful.
Hi everyone, I hope you're all doing well, and thank you for watching my channel. I appreciate that very much. And please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, because I love to see your questions and I love your support. It helps my channel to grow. So I was wanting to continue our conversation that we were having in the last video about living in love consciousness. I think that's a very important fact that we've kind of overlooked. When you're living in love consciousness, think about that. What does that imply? Okay. That implies that you are totally, absolutely, and completely given over to the feeling of being loved and in love all the time. You are walking in love. You're living in love. You are absolutely, engulfed in the feeling of love. And what that does is it really helps you to know that you are already who you want to be. Living in love consciousness helps you to feel you're already within that state. You're already there. It changes you. It's like super revision, okay? And I want to speak on revision a little bit, but I wanted you to really get the feeling of being in love consciousness. So yes, this will take some self-concept, and self-concept is something that we all need to use. Self-concept helped us to be who we want to be. You know who you want to be. Think about it in the back of your mind. What would your perfect world look like? Think about that for a minute. What would your perfect world look like? What would it feel like? Would it be blissful, happy, but with family, with the one you love, having everything that you desire, having plenty, having money? What would your perfect world look like? Grasp that picture and think about it in your mind. And the easiest way I can tell you to bring all that into reality is to affirm for it. Figure out simple ways, simple affirmations. My world is always perfect. Everything always works out for me. I am the master of manifestations. And not just dwell on them 2 seconds and quit. I'm talking about engulf yourself in this feeling of being in that world. Step from that old state to the new state. And all you have to do that is change your thoughts. That's all you have to do. So self-concept is the very heart of Neville Goddard's teachings. And that's why I, focus on it pretty hard. Especially after I realize how does it feel to know that I'm truly God. Think about that. How does it feel to know that you're truly God? And I'll give you a little tip. You don't have to believe you're God to be successful at your manifestations. You don't. You don't have to believe your manifestations. You just have to continuously think of them, repeat them, say them, engulf yourself in the thought that everything in your perfect idea of your world is your reality. It's what you live in. And you can do that without disrupting your, don't worry about the 3D. You don't have to disrupt your whole 3D. Just imagine I always have my perfect world. Everything in my world is always exactly the way I want it. I am so loved. I am so honored. I'm so respected. Think happy thoughts about your, how would you describe yourself? You're happy. You're thoughtful. You're loved so deeply by all your family, by all your, by your SP, everyone that's in your connection. You are so loved and honored, revered. It's just wonderful the way everybody loves you so much. And take a minute and write down, think about the perfect affirmations that would describe how you want people to think about you. Because that's a mirror effect, okay? What people think about you is what you think about you. That's how you see yourself. Everything is a reflection of you. Your whole world, you're creating all this. So just live in love consciousness. Think about it. It's so peaceful. It's so happy. Everything is so wonderful. Everything always goes your way. And when you see something that's not going your way, don't freak out. You just revise it automatically. You know, if something happens that you don't want to do or see or go or whatever, no, you revise that instantly in your mind. If you can't remember anything else about revision, remember this. I remember when I was having problems with my relationships. Now all my relationships are perfect. That revision right there, said 2 or 3 times, repeated it, that will revise any problems that you have. I promise you, it will. Just continuously say that revised statement. I remember when. It was one that Neville taught, and it always stands true every time. Revision, and you don't have to do it but 3 or 4 times where you're being conscious of it. Sit down and think about it. Focus on that and nothing else. And say it. I remember when I had so much trouble with relationships. Now, all my relationships are perfect. There, you've revised that. You might have to do it 2 or 3 more times if you feel the need to. Don't be looking for signs. Just let it go. Remember, every time you think about a relationship, no, all my relationships are always perfect. That's what you think about. And that's all you think about. All my relationships are always perfect. I have the most perfect, committed relationships. I've only had great and wonderful relationships. Just revise it. And you can revise money. You can use it for money. You can use it for anything you want to. Like for money, if you're wanting to revise for money. I remember when I had very little money. Now I have all the money I need and more. Say that. I remember when I had problems with money. Now I always have plenty of money and more. You always want to, or if you add an amount, I make $1,000 a day or more. I make $500 a day or more. Revision works very quickly and very fast. Okay? Because we are God. We don't have any blockages. We don't have any toxicity. You know, you just rebuke all that. You just affirm it away. You don't have that. And like Sammy says, it doesn't matter whether you believe your affirmations or not. You just keep saying them. No matter what you see, you keep saying them until you see it in your reality. That's what you do. You just keep saying it. And usually that's the fastest way to get the things that you want. If there's some reason why you're not seeing and you follow these directions complicitly, if there's something that you are not seeing within a couple of weeks or a month or whatever, you have to go back and reevaluate yourself, because there's a thought in there somewhere that is holding you back, that is keeping you from having what you want. I'm telling you, it is every time. It's always us. We are the only hindrance that we have. We're the only hindrance that we have in our relationships, in getting where we want to live, what we want to do, our new job, our grades at school, our everything. It always comes back to us. It's our thoughts. Our thoughts are what lead us down whatever path we're going down. Because see, we are spiritual beings here on this earth having a human experience. We are God having a human experience. So everything is created by us. Every single thing. So if you will dwell in the consciousness of love, love consciousness, and, you know, just cast down all those other thoughts, any negative thoughts, you know, that's not part of me. That's not part of my world. I throw that away. I cast it down. There are no preconditions. There's no criteria that you have to meet. There are no rules. I don't know how many times Sammy has to say it and I have to say it. She's did it over and over and over. There are no rules. There's nothing there to hold you back but what you think will hold you back. You change your thoughts and you will change your circumstances. And that's the absolute bottom line on it. And I really hope that you have all got your SP, your special person, for Valentine's Day. I hope y'all had a great Valentine's Day. I did. So, and let's see, was there anything? I was just checking my notes. But I basically imagine both my ideal concept of self and my ideal life as a whole, in short, my answers, you know, it answers all my questions. I basically imagine that my ideal concept and my ideal thoughts, I mean, they're all together. They work hand in hand. It's all this is the way I feel about it. You know, everything always works my way. Everything always goes my way. I'm a master at manifesting. I don't have any blocks. I don't have any negative entities that interfere with my life. I am free. I am absolutely, totally free. And that's what you need to tell yourself. You are absolutely, totally free in every way. You manifest everything you want quick and easy. Everything always comes to me. Everything is always done the way I want it. And you just relax. Take a deep breath. Take 4 or 5 deep breaths. Just relax in love consciousness. And I'm telling you, it will come to pass the way you want it to. Revise it immediately when something happens that you don't like. Imagine yourself living in wealth consciousness, your perfect world. And imagine everything is always done. Everything is always done exactly the way you want it. These things will bring everything into your life and you will be happy. I promise. Do it. Wealth and love consciousness are 2 things that you can dwell in that will help you to have everything that you desire. If you're relaxing in love consciousness, if you're relaxing in it, what does that tell you? That means that you are carefree. You don't have any concerns. And that's how you live. Carefree in love consciousness. Love everybody. Don't judge. Judgment puts hindrances. So don't judge. Just everyone is you pushed out anyway. So don't judge. Just change it. Don't judge it. Just change it. Revise it. Do it. It'll happen. So, I hope this has helped you. Matter of fact, I am confident that it has helped you. And I want you all to have a wonderful night. Until the next video, I'll talk to you then. Bye now.